Up till this point, we've only been able to offer choices within our patterns, that is, of using one character or another to match a certain element within a pattern at the level of a single atom of a pattern. An atom being one character, whether that be a literal character or any of the meta characters that represent either a character set or the dot wildcard. Although we've been able to use quantifiers to extend the range of these character sets and allow us to include multiple instances of these atoms or characters within the pattern, we haven't been able to specify sequences of characters that can be offered as alternatives to each other. We can do this by using a special symbol to achieve alternation within a regular expression. We're here using the pipe character, a straight up and down character, to show two alternatives within our pattern. We're either going to match for mine or we're going to match for yours. You'll notice that it's the whole words that we're specifying either side of the pipe that are the alternatives. If we wanted to include two alternative substrings within our larger pattern, we'd have to separate that part of the pattern off by using round brackets. Here we're using round brackets to separate my and your off from each other as alternatives. But the whole pattern that we're looking for is to match either my hat or your hat. This has some implications beyond a simple matching of alternatives within our pattern. Every time we use a pair of brackets here, these special round brackets, we're adding to variables that are available to us both within the pattern and outside it. Let's break down the way this works. Anything within these two round brackets here is saved out to a special variable. And that special variable outside of the pattern we can find as $1. Each of the sub-patterns within our pattern is numbered similarly, given that there has been a pattern match. So if our pattern looks something like this, and this is strictly a pseudo regular expression, you shouldn't pay any attention to what any of the parts say, it's just the structure we're looking at here. Each of the bracketed portions are the bits that are going to be saved as sub-patterns. Inside the pattern, we're able to access these as a number with the backslash escaping it beforehand. Outside the pattern, we're able to access the contents of these sub-patterns by using a $sign followed by the number of the sub-pattern as it appears within our larger pattern. If you don't get this right away, don't worry, we're going to be looking at some practical examples of how this works and why this is useful to us in the next movie.